In this video, I am going to start training my dogs on the rally sign number 12, the 360 left circle. Now, on my left circle, I'm going to use reining if I need to. I'm going to slow down if I need to when I'm teaching to make sure that my dog is using his rear end appropriately. I always want to make sure that my dog is maintaining focus and desire, which is the most important. I'll be using both Poe and Card, two different levels. Poe will be on leash, Card will be off leash. I'm going to have a leash with me for Card because the last time that I did some training with him on left turns or left U-turns, I didn't like his rear end. So in other words, his rear end wasn't doing the awareness that I look for when I train my dogs. So, all right, make sure you like and subscribe the videos, and here we go. Good boy. Out. Yay! Good job. Good use of your rear end, buddy. Trying to get a couple of angles on the sign so you can maybe see it a little bit better. I haven't tried that before, so I'll try that for you. Wow, lovely! Come on, right here. Gotta do one more good work. Out. Ready? Push. Good boy, yay! Good boy! Great training today. I'm really liking what I see. Good boy, good use of your rear end. Close. Close. All right, I'm gonna leash. Get your leash. Quit. Out. I didn't like the turn over here. I've got to go back and I've got to work on that a little bit. Close. 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 Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Try again. Right. Close. 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 Good boy. Try without leash. Good boy. Yeah. Close. Good boy. Yeah. You're trying to sit on me. Close. Close. Good boy. All right, so wrap up. 360 left turn. Poe rocked. He was a rock star today. Absolutely loved everything I was seeing on him. I appreciated his effort, his desire, his drive. I appreciated all of his one-way focus and dig work. Remember, dig work and one-way focus is done in every single training session. It's at least a couple of reps of each, and that is going to build a really good understanding and generalizing for the future. So I want to make sure I do that. My 360 left for card I didn't like as much. At first he wasn't using his rear end, so I got my leash back out and we worked on that a little bit, and then I took him off leash to see if he had learned, and he did, so that's good. But then he tried to be sitting on me, and I think that that's just because he really offers and he really wants to be correct in what he offers me. So the way I help that, instead of worrying about it, I just sped up a little bit. If I speed up a little bit, that basically is going to prevent him from doing that, and he'll start making sure that he's watching my cueing and paying attention to me. Having a fast sit is not necessarily a bad problem with a Border Collie, so I'm not going to hound him on it. I'm just going to try to make sure that he understands the difference between when I stop and when I slow down and when I'm doing circles and such like that. So like and subscribe to all the videos. It helps my boys get extra cookies, and it helps promote my channel, which just helps get word out to everybody that I've got some free content that hopefully will help them build the focus and desire in their healing and their rally and their obedience that they're looking for. So y'all have a wonderful day. Training tip for the day. When is the best time to train your dog? Well, anytime, silly. I always like to throw in training throughout the day. So basically, I may be letting my dogs out of the door to go outside and go potty. Well, if they're not waiting without me saying anything, then I need to stop and train on that. I work on being out in the backyard. They're running around playing, having a good time. I'm going to call one of them to me and maybe do a couple fronts, or maybe just do a lineup. So if I put in a little bit of training throughout the day, then basically my training does become 24/7, and the dog always gets used to starting to train at the drop of a hat, which for me is a benefit. If I'm at a show and all of a sudden the people say, hey, it's your turn, get in the ring, I don't have to worry about doing a big, huge warm-up or anything else. I do a couple spins, couple twirls, just to make sure my dog's body is ready to go, and I already know his mind is ready to go. So remember, training is 24/7. Always take advantage of an opportunity that your dog isn't expecting training. It will actually help with your focus too. Make sure you like and subscribe the videos, and have a good day.